In this video, we have a popular Citi credit card that may get discontinued, a bonus when transferring your Citi thank you points to a certain airline, and we have the Chase Freedom 5% categories for the second quarter of 2025. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel, I cover all things credit and personal finance. If you like the sound of that, do subscribe. But let's get into it. This video is brought to you by Max Rewards, but more on that later. So the Citi Rewards Plus is a no annual fee Citi credit card that could be part of a so-called Citi trifecta. It has a couple of unique features. One is that the points you earn round up to the nearest 10. Here's how that works. Earn points fast with the only credit card that automatically rounds up to the nearest 10 points on every purchase. A $2 parking meter earns 10 points. A $12 drugstore purchase earns you 20 points. There is no cap on purchases that are rounded up. So that makes it potentially valuable for people who make lots of small purchases. And then there's also another feature of the card, which is a 10% points rebate when you redeem points. Here's how that works. Get 10% points back when you redeem, up to the first 100,000 points redeemed per year. That means you redeem 15,000 points, you get 1,500 back. It's that simple. Then there are also some modest points multipliers and a relatively small welcome bonus of 20,000 points, but that's about what you would expect for a no annual fee card. Well, unfortunately, there is a rumor that this card may get discontinued. Check out this from Reddit. In the next few days, new applications will no longer be accepted. This is actually a big downgrade for the optimal Citi setup, since the Rewards Plus gave a bonus of 10% points on redemptions, bringing the double cash to 2.2% cashback and the custom cash to 5.5%. Source: Citi employee. So what he is talking about there is that you can actually earn cash back on the double cash, 2% on everything, or on the custom cash, which is 5% in categories, and then transfer it to this card, the Citi Rewards Plus, where it becomes points, and use it through, for example, the travel portal and get 10% of your points back. But apparently, according to a Citi employee, the card is now being discontinued. Now, there is a comment further down the thread where someone shares their opinion on why this might be. Let's check that out in just a second. Here is what this person says. I heard speculation that they are going to have 3 Strata cards. They already have Strata Premier as their mid-tier travel card. We also know that Citi trademarked the names Strata Elite and Strata Select. My guess is Strata Elite will have an annual fee of $495 to $550 range to compete with the Sapphire Reserve and Amex Platinum. Strata Select will probably be their low-tier card to replace Rewards Plus. My other thought is that maybe Strata Select will be a rebranded Double Cash card because Double Cash already has a few transfer partners, so maybe you're supposed to get all 3 Strata cards. All right, Double Cash doesn't actually have transfer partners. The transfer partners are on the Citi Premier, I think, and you can transfer it from the Double Cash to the Citi Premier. But anyway, thing is, Citi has been sitting on those trademarks for years now. The only one they have used is Strata Premier, and that one took them years to actually rebrand the card after they'd filed the trademark. So what he says, it could be true, that Citi could do some rebranding using the Strata name, but it might also not be imminent. For one of the biggest banks in the US, they really are very indecisive about their branding and they sit on things for a long time. All right, let's move on to a Citi points transfer bonus and the Chase Freedom categories. But first, if you're into credit cards, you really need to keep track of the benefits in order to get the maximum value out of your cards. And that's why I've partnered with Max Rewards. It is the ultimate credit card management app that links to all your cards, even if they're from different banks, and shows you your balances, points and rewards balances, and even things like credit utilization all in one place. It's especially useful for cards with high annual fees, since you have this card value chart where you can see how much in value you've got from using the credits and earning points. Look, my use of the benefits alone amounted to over $800, completely offsetting the annual fee. You can also click in for a more detailed view to see which benefits you've maximized and which you haven't. With Amex cards, Max Rewards can also be especially useful since you can search offers across all of your Amex cards, something you can't do on Amex's own site. And also the Pro version of Max Rewards Gold, activates your Amex offers for you so you never miss a deal. And when all your offers are activated, new offers you never knew existed appear in your account, saving you even more money. You can get a 7-day free trial of Max Rewards Gold with my link below and use code HEDGES25 to get a 3-month discount on the annual plan if you choose to continue after the free trial. There are also a load of free features that you can check out too. All right. So next, let's look at this transfer bonus, also from Citi, and that is to Avianca, the national airline of Colombia, and a member of Star Alliance. So in theory, you can book flights with Avianca miles on any Star Alliance airline, which includes some US ones like United. The bonus is for 25%, so transfer 1,000 Citi thank you points and get 1,250 Avianca miles, and it runs until April 12th, 2025. So if you have a Citi card like the Strata Premier, there's that name again, and that's the one with the transfer partners, you could consider transferring to Avianca. All right, let's now move on to the Chase Freedom categories for Q2 of 2025. First, before we go into the Q2 categories, you still have a couple of weeks to max out the categories for Q1. Remember, the Chase Freedom and Freedom Flex earn 5% cashback, which is also convertible to 5x Chase Ultimate Rewards points on $1,500 in spending per quarter in categories that rotate or change each quarter. For the first quarter of 2025, we have Norwegian Cruise Line, grocery stores, gym memberships, nails and spas, and then in the month of March only, we have 2 additional categories, tax preparation and insurance. And I just used that one last night. I paid my accountant $1,000 for my business tax returns. So that is going to be 5,000 Chase points in my account. I also have an insurance premium coming up for an umbrella insurance policy, so I will pay that with my other Chase Freedom card. Yes, you can have 2 or more. I used to have 3, but I will pay that with my other Chase Freedom card before the end of the month. All right, now let's look at the categories for Q2, and they are Amazon.com and select streaming services. Now, this could be good for some people. I personally have the Amazon card that earns 5% cash back on Amazon, but Chase points are considered more valuable than straight cashback. Like if you're able to transfer them to the Sapphire Reserve, for example, you get 1.5 cents per point in value through the travel portal. So that's going to be 7.5% back on Amazon. And if you transfer them to partners, you may get even more value. So I will probably switch my payment method on Amazon for Q2. As for streaming services, I personally don't pay for many such services. I canceled Netflix a few years ago. I guess YouTube Premium is the only one I have, but that's really cheap. It's just $13.99 a month. So it's not really worth it to switch the payment method just for that one. But what do you guys think? Are these categories any good? Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to get a free trial of Max Rewards and then 3 months discount if you keep it after the trial with my link below using my code Hedges25 when you sign up. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.